Hi parents, I just wanted to touch base with you after I've had a little bit of time to process this news about us not returning to school this school year. I know that it's difficult for you to probably accept, as it is for me. It is so hard for me not to be in the classroom with your child. I'm a very hands-on person, and so to not be able to hug your kids every day and help them learn is going to be a challenge for me, as I know it will be for you too. And I'm having to get used to doing these videos. I am not a selfie taker or a video maker. I don't do that kind of stuff and put it on social media. It's just not my cup of tea, so this is way out of my comfort zone. But I do want to touch base with you and let you know that I am here, and if there's anything I can do to help you from my home, I want to help you any way I can. If your child is struggling with a skill or maybe needs a more challenging activity or just more resources, I'm here for that, and I want you to know that you can contact me anytime. If Willow is with me at the moment, I may not be able to reply right away or have an answer right away, but I will get on it as fast as I can. I promise you that. I feel like I'm not doing enough from home because I'm so used to being right there with your child and able to help them on the spot. And so this is an adjustment for me, as I know it is for you, and I thank you so much for being patient with me. And I just ask that you will continue to be patient with me and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you. We had a meeting with Mrs. Petty this morning on Zoom, and so I want to update you with what we talked about. I know it's hard being home and not knowing exactly what's going on. I feel the same way. So anytime I find anything out, I let you know right away. So here's what we talked about this morning. Your children still have some supplies in our classroom, and maybe even some things they left behind, like jackets or bags or whatever. And so we want to get those to your kids, but Mrs. Petty does not want you guys to get those until after all of this is kind of passed and died down a little bit. The peak in Arkansas is supposed to be in a couple of weeks, and so she wants to wait a few weeks before you guys come and get those things. And how it will work is I am going to go up to the school, and I'm going to put all of your child's things in a bag, and I will put your child's name on that bag. And then all of our bags will go in a tub that says Mrs. Kite's class. And so whenever Miss Petty is ready for our class to come get those things, I'll let you know. She doesn't want everybody coming up to the school at one time, so she will only allow a few classes to come get their things at a time. And again, this will be in a few weeks. It won't be right away. But whenever I go up to the school to get these bags ready, if I see a jacket or a bag and I don't know who it belongs to, I will take a picture of it and post it on our page and let you claim your child's item so I can make sure it gets in their bag. I'm also going to go ahead and order their end of the year gifts. Even though it's not the end of the year, I feel like this will be the last time I'll be able to really send something to them, and so I'm going to try to have that ready in their bag as well. Again, I'll announce when it's time to come pick up their things, and then you will come get your child's bag out of the tub that says Mrs. Kite's class. I'll let you know as soon as I find out that date. Another thing I want to go over is the AMI packets. Every child was supposed to complete the first 2 weeks of AMI packets. From this week on until the end of the school year, your child is only required to complete either an AMI packet for that week, or they need to complete the Google site work, which is one literacy video and assignment and one math video and assignment. They are not required to complete both. However, if you want your child to complete both, they can, okay? The way that you can show your child has completed the AMI packet work is to sign the slips on the front page, and then you will turn those in, and I'll explain that in a minute. For Google site work, it's going to be very hard for me to keep up with who's doing the work, who isn't doing the work. I'm not going to honestly have a reward system or anything for that, but I would love it if you could take a picture of your child completing the work or watching a video that I'm posting or a finished product. If you want to take a picture and send me that, that would be awesome so that I know that your child is completing the Google site work. But again, I'm not going to have a system where I keep up with who is completing what, this child gets a reward, this child doesn't. I'm not going to be able to do that from home. So I will just have to depend on the parents to help me make sure the children complete these assignments from home, okay? When you finish your AMI packets and you have collected all of those slips on the front page to show that your child completed the packet, Mrs. Petty is going to have you turn those in probably at the end of the school year, and she will have a tub for kindergarten and a tub for first grade, and you will just go drop in your papers that have your signature on it that your child completed that packet. You'll just drop that paper in the first grade tub. Okay, so that's how you'll turn in those. A lot of parents have been wondering, how and when do I turn in these papers? You won't turn in the work, you'll just turn in the slips in the first grade tub at the end of the school year when she announces that. Another thing that I want to go over is that the offices at the schools will be closing soon. You will not be able to go in the office very soon, and so I want to encourage you to hurry to the office this week and get a Chromebook if you do not have one. They only have a few Chromebooks left as of this morning, and so if you need a Chromebook, please hurry to the office and sign one out as soon as possible. I know they're open until probably 3 today, and tomorrow they usually close 12 to 1 for lunch, and they're closed all day on Friday. Next week they may be open in the office on Monday, I'm not sure, so I would try to hurry in there today or tomorrow if you still need a Chromebook. They will be in the office the rest of the school year. They will be answering phones and replenishing the lending library and placing the AMI packets in there, but they will not be letting the public inside of the offices. So if you need an office, go quickly. Another thing that I want to go over is the meals that the school has been serving. They will continue serving these free meals until the end of the school year. However, they're going to only make one drop-off. So if your child has been receiving meals, they will receive all 5 breakfasts and lunches for the week at one time, and then you can keep them in your refrigerator and serve them throughout the week. They will not be doing deliveries or pickups every day. I don't know when this will begin, but it will begin soon, so I just wanted to give you a heads up. Another thing I want to talk about is our Zoom meeting. And like I said, this video thing is not my cup of tea. I do not like doing videos. It is not in my comfort zone, but I love Zooming your kids. I love seeing them. It made me feel like I was somewhat back in the classroom. That was my comfort zone. And so I want to Zoom at least once a week with you guys. I'm going to get a schedule for that very soon and give it to you. But I just want to give your children a heads up that next time we Zoom, I want to do a show and tell. And so I always wish that we could do show and tell in first grade, and it's so hard to find time. But now this is the perfect time to do show and tell. They've asked me about it before, and so I would love to do a show and tell next time we Zoom. And so have them be thinking about something they want to share with the class. I think that is everything I needed to go over with you. If you need help getting AMI packets, they're on my Google site in my AMI packet tab. They're in the school's lending library, and I can send them to you individually if you need me to email them to you. So just let me know. If you need help with anything on the Google site, please let me know. Oh, one more thing. I've got an email today, and the little books that I used to send home to your child, they were stapled, the decodable books. I now have access to those online, and your child does too. So I'm going to post the website and the username and password. You'll probably want to save it on all your devices. The username is kind of difficult. It has an underscore in the username, so that might be difficult for your child to enter. But once they get on the site, they can click on any decodable book. It's in color. They just click on the page to turn it, and it is so fun. I played with it a little bit this morning, and there's so many more activities on the website, but I was super excited to have those books for them to read, and they're books that they're used to. They are books that they should be able to decode and read on their own, and so I was super excited. So I'm going to share that as fast as I can with you this morning. So please, please, please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you at home. I want to help, and that's what I'm here for. So anything you need, please don't hesitate to message me or let me know. Thank you guys so much.